Hello everyone, it's week 13. Next week is Thanksgiving week, so we won't have lecture next week. This week we cover the first of our applied topics. So remember, the first part of this class we covered theory, if you want, of international trade. That was the first 5 weeks. Then we had midterm one. Then we had international finance. That went from week 7 to week 11. In week 12, we had our second midterm. And then, as promised, now we kind of have some applied topics. So we're going to take those theories that we've learned and we're going to put them to work in some topics that are very important in today's global economic debate. This week is the turn of globalization and its impact on wages. So we'll see stuff that relates to if it makes sense to open up to trade with a country that has low wages and low productivity. Think about the US and China. And then try to understand with economic tools what happens if we allow immigrants into the economy. What's the impact on the wage? Does it make sense to have immigrants coming in or not? We'll see that there's a distinction between what is the short-run response of the economy, if you want, or partial equilibrium, and the long-run, or general equilibrium, where all markets are open. Okay, so this is a very important topic. We're going to have 2 more weeks with topics. Okay, so after the Thanksgiving break, we have 2 more weeks until the end of this course. Remember, it's a 15 weeks semester course. We are going to be talking about some other very important topic. One is the sustainability of current accounts. There's a lot of funds coming in from the rest of the world. There's a lot of borrowing done from the US, who's taking funds from the rest of the world. We're going to try to answer the question, is this sustainable? Is this not sustainable? What are the factors and impact on that? And we'll also have a discussion, and that's going to be actually in the week after Thanksgiving, on the impact of economies of scale. So we'll see that there's a lot of trade that is within the same industry. We trade cars with cars. We trade clothes for clothes. Okay, why is that the case? Well, we'll see that that's the case when brands matter, and when brands matter, marketing is important, and marketing is a fixed cost. When we have trading varieties of goods with what we will see are decreasing marginal costs or economies of scale, we'll see that our classic benchmark might not be the best one to think about trade, and we might have to modify it a little bit, okay? But so that will help us make sense of a lot of what's going on in international markets, why the US exports Ford cars to Germany and imports BMWs, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's a reminder of our course before our final exam. Don't forget that this week we still have a discussion on applications. This time is on H-1B visa. Okay, so you'll get a lot of tools this week to discuss this topic. I hope it's a good discussion. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I hope you have a great week.